Gluten Morgen, everyone. Here I am with my sourdough starter, which has been left or forgotten in the fridge for a few days. So every time I want to bake bread again, I have to feed it again and wait till it doubles or triples in size. But what I have to do first is to discard. Yes, sometimes half of it, a quarter, but I have to make a discard. And every time I discard sourdough starter comes the question, what do I do with that discard? Well, the word says by itself, it's a discard, so it's not convenient to make another sourdough starter with that. But what we can do are new recipes. Yes, today I'm going to show you 3 tips or 3 new recipes that you can do with the discard of your sourdough starter. Yes, or even though if you have a lot of sourdough starter because you miscalculated your recipe, I'm going to show you what to do with it. So if you're ready, may the gluten be with us, and let's start. So in the bowl goes the flour, now the sugar, the salt, and the yeast. You can use both kind of yeast, fresh or dry, it's the same. Now, here comes the discard of your sourdough starter, or if you have a lot of sourdough, just use sourdough. Now olive oil, and finally, water goes in. With my Danish whisk, we'll start mixing all this until it becomes a dough. Looking good. This is easy and extremely fast. So now with my hands, I do the final touches, I give it a round shape, and it's ready. Now I cover it and leave it there on the counter. Okay, come here. The dough is ready. Take a look at it. It's a little bit fluffy, so now what I have to do is to divide it in 80 grams balls. That's it. So now that the balls are already shaped, I'm going to leave them here resting for around 5 more minutes. Alright, time to stretch the balls with a rolling pin. So I put them here with some semolina and I'm start stretching them like this. It's really easy. It doesn't have to be so thick or too thin. Around 5 millimeters. It's okay. Good. So the discs are ready, and here I have a griddle really hot. So the secret to make this inflate is this. Let's put it on one side just for a few seconds, not even a minute, just a few seconds.
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't get burned, does it?
Yeah, let me help it. Yes, beautiful. Just this, then the side here. Oh, yeah, beautiful. So, time to flip it. Wow! Ooh! Perfect. Just a few seconds more. Looking good, eh? Pretty easy. So, yes, go back. This is dangerous. Let me do the PITA ball. Here. So here I have all the pita breads, and take a look at them. They're gorgeous, beautiful, so light and fluffy and really easy to make. And take a look at this. On the inside, there is no crumb. Ha! They're hollow, so you can put whatever you want in them. Wow. So today I'm going to use them with this tasty hummus, my favorite. Another thing that we can do with the sourdough discard are crackers. Yes, those little things so crispy, so crunchy, and so cracky, and at the same time tasty and addictive. So let's do them. The idea is not to end with a very sticky dough. So it should be kind of dry because it depends a little bit on the hydration of your sourdough starter. So maybe sometimes you have to add more water, so you find. But it is to keep it dry because we are going to stretch it with a rolling pin. Okay? Okay, and that's all. And this is how the dough should look like. Okay. All right, it's almost done. So it shouldn't be that thick and that thin at the same time, around 5 millimeters, I think, so it doesn't get burned differently. So the idea is to make it all the same thickness. Ready to go to the tray. And now just a little bit of sea salt. Time to go to the oven at 356 degrees Fahrenheit, which is around 180 degrees Celsius, for around 20 minutes. See you. And this is the final result. Take a look at this. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah! Wow, so here how they crackle. This is so pleasant to do. Wow, incredible. So, you can keep this in a container, storage container, or just eat them like I'm going to do right now. I have a better idea. Another thing that we can do is this. Yes, I know this is not sourdough starter, this is cheese. But I'm going to dip them in sourdough starter, then panko, and then I'm going to deep fry them to make these incredible mozzarella sticks. And now comes the best part, dipping it into sweet chili. So these were the 3 tips, the 3 recipes that you can make with your sourdough starter. There are many other things. So let me in comments, what do you think, which was your favorite, and if you want a second part of this video. Now I have some work to do behind cameras. Many tasty stuff. See you, and may the gluten be with you.